Yesterday on Wednesday, I entered a swing trade on NCD JPY, and today that same trade hit the profit target. So on this trade, I won $506 to be accurate. And in this video, I'm just going to show you what I did to take this trade. So yeah, let's go to the charts and I can show you. Okay, NCD JPY on the daily chart. Last week, I think it was about last week, I took a sell here and it hit profit target around here. So that was last week. But on Wednesday, I entered a trade here, and the reason was that this price have not recently, but in the past, price has come up here and it has bounced from here. Had a quite strong reaction from here. It happened again here, a little bit higher, but it still happened again. And then this happened. That was the win I had last week. And then on the 1 hour chart, it started to build lower highs. So that's when on Wednesday I entered a 1-to-1 trade. This trade here, I entered basically because it's in a daily resistance zone from this and also up here. So what actually happened was that yesterday when I entered here, price actually today came quite high up here, and I was almost about to close this trade because usually I don't wait all the way to the stop loss before I close, but I didn't close because I thought maybe it could have some kind of reaction from these ones. And that's actually what happened as well. I didn't think that it would be so strong reaction, but it was. You can see this is on the 1 hour chart, and I was about to actually close, around the highs here, but I decided not to. And just after that, this big 1 hour candle drop came, and then the next one came and hit the profit target just within, you can see, just within a few hours it hit the profit target. To be honest, I think there was probably a combination between, obviously, that we are in a resistance zone here. This is a resistance zone here, so we are around the highs here, and that was probably a reason for the sell-off. I would also think that it probably was some news event. I don't care about news events, or I don't look up any of that. I'm just looking at the charts and take my decisions based on that. Either way, it was a very nice profit to have $500 when I was actually ready to close it all the way up here. You can also see on the weekly chart, it makes sense on the weekly chart that this high here is a resistant in the resistance zone. Same thing with this one in the resistance zone. And this is also a big reason for why I took the trade, was that on the weekly chart we are in this resistance zone. Last week it didn't want to go specifically that much higher, so I thought that this week was a good place to enter a sell. So yeah, that actually happened. $500 or $506 in profit today, and I'm very stoked about it. Let me see. So yeah, here also I did call it out in my free Telegram channel a little bit higher. I don't know exactly where it was, to be honest. Yeah, so this is when I called the trade. I'm short on NCD JPY, $500 risk, and this is today. This is the profit for today, $506. I also took another Euro USD trade today, which I closed a bit early because I didn't think it would continue to sell. So I had a loss on this one, but you can see in the overall profits for the day, it's still been more than $300 or $296 in balance after swaps and commissions. So yeah, I think that's quite good. I posted in here as well what happened. This is just after the trade hit. You can see these 1 hour candles after the trade was hitting the profit target. Actually entered another Euro USD trade today again in a resistance zone here. But anyway, so I hope you understood anything of what I said. You can follow my Telegram channel where I share all the trades that I take. I share the entries and the exits when I close them, and also how much I risk per trade. So yeah, hope you have a great day. See you next time.